Hey guys, Evil turning back for another video, and today we're gonna take a look at other fully wireless earphones, and we're gonna take a look at one of the most popular fully wireless earphones. This is the Redmi Airdots. I've been trying to get a hold of the Xiaomi Airdots for a while now, and it's all out of stock. Everywhere I look for it, and the Xiaomi Airdot is around $50. It's more expensive compared to this Redmi Airdots. This is around $20 only, so really surprising price, you know, half the price of the Xiaomi Airdots. We're gonna take a look at it. Is this worth it? Will this be the best recommendation for a budget fully wireless pair in the channel? We're gonna find out in this video. Alright, so the Xiaomi Airdots, I'm a fan of Xiaomi products, as you guys know. Under $5, the Xiaomi Piston is my top recommendation for, you know, an in-ear. So this has Me True wireless earbuds, and it says charging case Bluetooth 5.0, and at the back you have wireless range 10 meters, charging time 1.5 hours, talk time 4 hours. So overall, in terms of, you know, the key specs, not so bad overall, especially the 5.0 Bluetooth. Of course, that's something that we like to see in 2019. Alright, so opening it up. Inside, you have the Xiaomi Airdots right away. Let's look at the other parts of the box first. You have some manuals, very thick manuals. You have additional ear tips. You have pretty soft ear tips altogether. This is more of like sports kind of ear tips, which is very nice. And that is a pretty plain package overall. Let's put this aside. Actually, no USB inside, which is quite surprising. But yeah, this is a budget kit. Right, so now let's remove the film. There you go. And this is a pretty small package overall. Let's have a comparison with the AirPods. So this is the AirPods. This is right smack in the size of the AirPods. So very small, which is very nice. Compared to the TRNT 100, it's also smaller compared to the TRNT 100. Actually, a lot smaller compared to the TRNT 100. In terms of plastic, not bad in terms of quality. It's in the medium quality. Definitely not the same level as the AirPods, but not so bad quality overall. It does feel solid in the Redmi Airdots. This doesn't feel like a $20 earphone right off the bat in terms of the build quality. So it does have micro USB. Of course, I want to have a USB-C in this day and age, but not so bad overall because I do have a lot of micro USB, so not a super big deal, right? Opening it up. There you go. You do have some magnets, which is very nice. In my TRNT 100, it doesn't have magnets, but this have some magnets, which is very nice for this price range. Right, so you're greeted with the lobes itself, and let's take a look at them now. Alright, so it's pretty small overall, and it does look very good. Minimalist in design overall. Right, so right now it's actually charging. One of them is charging now. So the lobes itself is made of plastic. It's also very light here in the Airdots. So, and it has some charging contacts here. It also has some magnets here that holds this down, which is very nice, especially for this price range. So this is how it looks like. Alright, so it has a very good fit in the ear. It is again pretty light. So in terms of comfort, it's not bad. This is actually very good. I can see me wear this for a long listening session without any problems. And it's also light enough to not be, you know, cumbersome to wear. It's something that you can just like wear and forget, something like that. And it also fits nicely here. Definitely this is a lot more stable compared to my AirPods because this does have an in-ear kind of design. So it goes inside your ear. And of course, it blocks out the noise as well. In terms of isolation, I would say this average in terms of isolation. It blocks out enough noise, but I can still hear some of my voice. So definitely this doesn't have ear hooks or any hooks of some kind. So this will not be as stable compared to your Jaybirds or your other earphones that has ear hooks. But not so bad in terms of stability overall. I think I can see me still wearing this for, you know, some exercising, some light exercising without any issues because it does fit well. For me also, it's a looker. This doesn't look that big on the ear. This doesn't protrude that much from the ear. This is a very minimalist design, which is again something I like. So overall, in terms of build, looks, and also comfort, I'm a fan of the Airdots here. No big issues, no major issues overall. So now let's pair it with my iPhone. Guys, in terms of pairing, the Airdots is not as straightforward as other earphones that I have reviewed here in the channel. First, you need to take out the earphones, hold them for 30 seconds until they go to pairing mode, and then after 30 seconds, you need to put them back in the case, and then wait for 3 to 5 seconds, and then put them out again, and then after that, only one lobe will light up, and then you are paired now with both of the IEMS. So after that, you need to pair the right lobe in your phone. So it's sort of like a 4 to 5 step process. So both of the earphones are not paired out of the factory. So yeah, it's an additional step for me. So definitely I would prefer a more seamless pairing here. It's not that hard to do. It's not a big problem for me. It does pair really well. So one thing I like about this is when you take out the lobes, it turns on immediately. So compared to my TRNT 100, you need to turn them on. You need to press the button to turn them on. So this turns on immediately. So when you put it out of the box, it turns on and it connects to your phone immediately. So that's nice. Very good in terms of UX, I'd say. The next, in terms of sound, I'm really impressed with this Airdots. This actually blew my mind when I first listened to it, especially for that $20 price range. So it's a balanced sound. Mids are a bit recessed. So it's kind of a V-shaped sound here in the Redmi Airdots. But I would say right off the bat, this sounds really good for $20, especially for a fully wireless pair. I didn't expect it to sound this good. So it's a smooth sounding IEM. It's a fun sounding IEM. And this is something that you can use for casual listening, for an exciting kind of listen. So it's also a natural sounding IEM. It has enough highs here and also substantial bass here as well. So this has actually better highs compared to what you get with the TRNT 100. And the TRNT 100 is even more expensive compared to the Xiaomi Airdots. So detail-wise, I would say is average. Definitely passable for most people, but definitely this is not for a critical listen. This is more for a casual listening in terms of detail retrieval. So the highs are well extended. I was actually surprised by the highs here, how well extended the highs. I didn't expect it for this kind of price range. So generous highs here overall. It has that smoothness to the highs, so it's not harsh sounding. So it's very welcoming highs, very pleasing highs overall. So mids, even if recessed, is not that recessed, it's still quite forward in the mix. That's good body and also detail overall. Definitely not as laid back as other earphones that I have listened to. So the mids, definitely, even if it's not the strength of the Airdots, it's not so bad overall. Still listenable, I'd say. Bass is substantial. Definitely there's enough bass here to throw around. This will not be for bass heads. This is not, your thumping kind of bass. This is more of a cleaner bass. This is not your boomy, in your face kind of bass. So not overpowering the rest of the spectrum here in the Airdots. So the signature here gives a kind of transparent, clean sound overall. Smooth and still fun overall. Much like the Xiaomi Pistons, that kind of signature. So maybe this is the Xiaomi house sound here, a balanced sound overall. And a versatile sound overall, not super bass heavy, very mass market kind of sound. Soundstage is above average. Big soundstage here for a fully wireless pair, definitely bigger compared to the TRNT 100. So I would say impressive for a fully wireless pair. Imaging is also above average. I was again impressed by the imaging here, better again than the TRNT 100. Not that hard to pinpoint the instruments because of that bigger stage. Also, separation is above average here also because bigger stage and also good imaging. So it's easier to pinpoint the instruments here in the Airdots. So I would say a big wow for me in terms of sound for around $20. This is definitely worth the price that you're paying for in terms of sound. Price of verdict. So there's a lot of things going for this. Other than the fact that the pairing thing is a bit cumbersome to do. After you do that, I would say that this is a very compelling package. Very nice size overall, not that big. Also very nice to look at. It doesn't look like a $20, fully wireless pair. It does look sleek. It does look good. And of course, that sound, that wow kind of sound, that nice extension at the top, that enough detail across the range, big stage. Definitely better than my previous recommendation, the TRNT 100. This is better. And now this is my top one recommendation for a fully wireless pair under $20. So really impressive package here by Redmi. I would definitely recommend this for this $20 price range. Xiaomi really knows how to make great value stuff. And this is one of the biggest values that that I have seen now in that kind of price range, in a $20 price range. So yeah, this is my top one recommendation. Now if you're getting a pair for around 1,000 pesos, around $20 price range, this is definitely the one to get. I would highly recommend this. This is my review of the Redmi Airdots. Really great product from Redmi. Of course, if you want to get one, use my links below. It will help out the channel a lot. And of course, subscribe for more content like this in the future. And I am gonna see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.